Thanks for tuning in to something rather weird. Everything's back. Like I ground this part down last time and I ground that part down last time. And they're both back, and it's not like somebody rebuilt them, because if you look down here, all the connectors that I replaced with pipes are now back as well. And weird thing is, this part is still here. So like the whole station rebuilt itself, but parts that are added, for instance, like these two blocks here, that I added, I think, are still here. And that weird thing, I don't know what the hell it is, but it is back, and let's see around back. Yeah, so the thruster I ground down is there again. This is really weird. So it seems everything is... What the fuck? So it seems everything has respawned for some reason. Like also everything that's in the ship is still is back in. Like all the parts or the components are back in this thing. So I don't know what happens. I do know though that I was going to grind down the rest of the station today, but I don't know, I don't really feel like grinding down everything after working on it so hard and then have to do it again. What I will do actually is, because since everything has respawned and I don't consider using it cheating because, well, it's not my fault that it did respawn, I'm going to use it to my advantage, and maybe, let's see, first of all, is this connected properly, because it seems to be like it's not really. Let's go to K, turn all the thrusters on, batteries on, for now recharge is off, and then actually press P to disconnect. Oh well, it's connected. So yeah, let's do a new one recharge, and let's turn the thrusters back off. So I don't know what happened. I really don't know. Actually, I also don't know if the sun is rotating or not. No, I don't think it's set to this water to rotate the sun. But yeah, I don't know what happened. It's genuinely quite weird that all of a sudden everything is back here. Oh yeah, and this block, I ground this block down on the ship originally because it's really annoying that this thing is in the way here. And now you can get past a little bit better. But it's slightly freaking me out that everything's back. But of course my large cargo container. Apparently this is the one that's in my destroyer. I'll actually just do this from the destroyer so I know that I'm taking the right parts. Because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get everything out of here and then just fly back. Because I was going to, like I said, I was going to grind everything down, but now I don't really feel like it anymore. I'm just going to grab everything I can get, put all the batteries in, take all the solar panels away and just fly away. So large cargo container, and then hide all the empty ones. There. First my two containers and my two reactors. What? Oh, this thing isn't connected properly. Somewhere on this thing it is not connected to the rest, and I don't know where. it's still really weird that everything has come back, and I don't know why, because at first I thought, okay, maybe like something happened to the server and an older version was installed. But how come that my destroyer is still here then? So in other words, this station respawned. Which is really weird. But I don't care, to be honest, for now. What I'll do is I'll really quickly get into the destroyer, see if I can get some stuff, and otherwise, you know, I'll just leave it. I don't really feel like having to go to it again. I wouldn't have found it a problem if the whole station wasn't back also, because that means that pretty much all the work that I put in it is gone. Yeah, so now I can get to everything. Okay, so what I do is I go to the large cargo container, and I will just see if I can get. I'll just really quickly see what I can and can't grab. So this I can't grab. This I can't grab. This I can't grab. So most of the stuff I probably won't be able to get, but to be honest, I don't really care. Can I get anything? Because otherwise that thing might not be connected properly. So let's actually this is the connector from the no. Okay. Let's just press P and I put the batteries to recharge again. And then let's go back and oh, okay, I can't because I'm floating away. Maybe turn the thrusters on. Maybe. So now if I go back, will it connect? Because also there's only one ring was green. This is genuinely weird. There's something really weird going on right now. Okay, so the game is really laggy right now. Oh, fuck. You see that ring inside there? That's the old station. Or that block that's sticking out of there. Oh, so the two spawned in one another. Ah. And now I kinda guess why there's so much lag here. Yeah. I'm just gonna get the solar panels off and then I'm gonna get the hell out of here. Because solar panels are the things that I really want to take with me, and I now all of a sudden realize why there's so much lag. So let me do that and I'll come back to you guys. Okay, so I ground down those parts and I'm slowly making my way back to the main station. And hopefully, you know, my frame rate seems to be improving slightly as I get further away. So maybe it is just good for me to get away from those stations apparently and see what happens. And next time I find one, I will make sure to move it immediately so I don't get this, because I think the most lag didn't come from the fact that there were two, but from the fact that the server was slightly confused as to what it should do, because there were more than one just hooked into each other. Of course, I did want to talk to you about you guys about some stuff. First of all, I made all my exams. I don't think one I'm pretty sure I failed, so I'll have to redo that one in 1 or 2 weeks, I think. Yeah, but one and a half week. So I will study for that, of course. Because if I pass that one, then I'm done for this year, and I pass everything this year. And just to have one that I have to retake next year, I don't really like it. So I will, of course, be focused on that a little bit. Don't think it will mess with my uploading schedule. Can't promise it though. And other than that, the project is handed in. It's all fine, I guess. We haven't heard from anything from it, but I'm gonna assume it's alright. and some other small courses that I'm pretty sure I just passed. This is pretty much a hand everything in you pass kind of situation. So that's all be alright. So somebody also asked me, why don't you use projectors? Why do you try to rebuild it in survival instead of just using a projector? Well, the reason I don't use projectors is they're really handy things if you have like a 3D printer or something. Or if you're using a ship to rebuild something, but otherwise I'm not a big fan of it. Actually, I don't like the fact that you see all those blocks at once, and it's really hard to see if you're like trying to weld something in the middle, then with all of the other blocks around you also lit up. I don't know, it would have been nicer if it was a little bit of better contrast in it. So the parts that you can't weld yet because they're not connected to anything, if they would be a lot darker or a lot more transparent, I think it would be a lot better. I think they're too visible right now. So if they would change something about that, then maybe I'll start using it again. But as of now, I'm not a big fan of it, and therefore I will not use it. So that's pretty much that reason. And I thought, well, because some people asked, let's clear it up right now. That's the reason I don't use it, and yeah, that's the reason I prefer to just do stuff, by hand. I prefer that. I like it. So also, actually, I think there's about all the stuff in here. I did think looking at it, I think I didn't move it, or I might have. It might have just not been that much stuff in the end. But there's all the stuff popping in. There's my Empire Frigate, the home base. I can actually turn that off. Showing that off. So this is Havoc space in the abandoned station. What's underneath there? This? Something, something. I can't read it. And of course the Goliath is pretty close actually. Is there some service going on that I don't know anything about? Because it really is kinda close. Hey, did they change those arrows? I do think they changed those things into arrows instead of, I think even if you couldn't see it, it still used to be that square thingy. And now if you rotate away, you can actually see those arrows popping in. Didn't know that. Wasn't in any of the updates schedules, I think. Oh well. So yeah, I will start working on my frigates today, I think. The what? Amphizio Day? What? I'm gonna have I might not work on my frigate today. I might just have a look around to see what other people did while I was away for, I don't know, like pretty much 3-4 weeks or something. So there might have been a lot of new stuff by the looks of it. And yeah, there's the Goliath with the drill and something else there. Can't make it out. I'm actually not seeing Drake's base. I thought you could normally see this from here. Maybe change the range of the antenna so that you can't see it anymore. It's interesting. Yes, there is something on there. The sim something load. Oh, did he make an auto loader? Like an auto unloader. Huh, that would be nice. Let's see, where am I going? I'm going pretty much straight for it, so I don't have to turn anything, but I do of course need to make sure that I brake in time. Which I don't have to do yet, and I might just turn it around to use the like the forward thrusters as reverse thrusters. which would be a lot easier, because I of course have a lot of reverse thrusters in comparison to forward thrusters, or the other way around. I have a lot of forward thrusters in comparison to reverse thrusters. Although a lot of, it's twice as many, so it's not even that much. It's 8 compared to 4. Hey, there's something up there. There was something on that thing. Is this one of those stations? I hope not. Did somebody build something there? I'll actually have a look. I'll probably just fly over there myself, cause it will probably be a lot easier. But I'll definitely have a look up there. See what's up there. It seems like one of those stations that I just came from. They're literally everywhere, and I could start braking already. Let's brake to like 100 and then just continue going till I'm like 5k. By the looks of it, I might be almost there by the time I brake, so I might need you a little bit. Yeah, so I'll just go in like this and then I'll brake when I have to, pretty much. So let's actually see if I can duck this up somewhere. Because that's pretty much why we made those ducking ports, so you can duck your ship, so why not use it? And it would be a lot of fun to for those guys to actually see this thing all of a sudden. I'm still not sure if they have seen my videos or not. I hope not though, I hope this is the first time they see it, it would be a lot of fun. And this thing is slightly too close for my comfort. So I'll have to go... damn it, this thing isn't finished. Okay, so I'll have to go to my docking area. The one I made during the challenge, which is that one. Because I know if it's finished because I finished it. And let's turn around. I should have really found a way to put a camera on there. That's the thing, like when I built this I was like, oh yeah sure, I should actually put a camera on there because that will make it a lot easier. And then I just decided not to do it. And now honestly I don't know how to change it so that I can put one on there. So I'll have to have a look and see how I can fix it. I haven't really paid attention to anything recently, so I genuinely do not know what happened while I was away making this ship. Or away studying. Oh, yes, Yes, it's stuck. So let's turn the thrusters off and let's turn the battery to recharge. Hey, let's turn the battery to let's turn the battery to recharge. Wrong one. And the game is slightly better. Still a little bit laggy. I'm really hoping that they fix the let's turn my light on. The multiplayer before they add planets, because it will be really awesome, but I don't think I will be able to play anymore if they add a planet. Because the distance between America, where the server is, and Holland, where I'm from, is just too big, apparently. It's just really not helping. Let's actually see. Yeah, it seems to be the only one here is Havoc. Did people move without telling us? Oh no, it's somebody else. Who's in here? Yeah, no, it's being used by somebody, but it doesn't say who. Oh. That's weird actually. Oops. Fell down the stairs. Random big station ship. Let's see what's on there. Destroyer. Okay. The cell is still set to pressurized. Why isn't? Oops. Don't do that. The pressure's off. There must be enough. tank. Yeah. There's enough to just pressurize this place, so why not do it? Let's see, actually all the other air vents are set to depressurize, right? Depressurize, 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 yes! And then the cryo chamber one isn't anymore. So I can actually take my helmet off without dying. Ooh, it's really dark down there. Okay, so as soon as those doors open, the whole room is depressurized. Is there a leak in here then? Weird. Oh well, yeah, we'll have a... wrong one. I'll have a look on that ship. Do I have actually something in my inventory? No, just a couple of steel plates. Otherwise I was going to drop stuff off because I will be floating around for a while, I guess. Ah, that's actually my... ship still here. Huh. The Rhino 2.0, which looks like shit. Oh well. And this one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's new. Although I've seen it before. I think somebody changed it and renamed it. Why is it actually just floating here? Can I just get into it and yeah. Let me just get into it and fly over to there and just hook it up next to that one. Next to the destroyer. So width and flip it. Because of course if you're not going to use the docking ports, then why have them to begin with? Wrong one. To begin with. I must say I don't know who made it, but I'm never a big fan of big thrusters on a welding ship, especially because it moves really quickly, which is really nice. You have to fly places, but I'm actually messing up a little bit as well right now. But it's really nice. You have to fly places, but otherwise it's really not. Yeah, so let's connect them. Press T and leave it here. But of course, was that thing always there? Weird. I'm gonna assume it was. But of course where's the... Was it there? Is that the one which the thing spawned on? No, right? Oh, there's actually the... Wait, where's the... What? Is that the... Oh yeah, that's the Glythus. So, which one of them did I find the station on? So, I saw I almost ran into this ship. So it was somewhere around here-ish. That one was up there. I'm gonna assume it was one of these ones. I'll just fly over there and see if I can see something. Seems to be that one. By the looks of it, because if I'm not mistaken, then that really small thing up there is that station. Oh yeah, it is one of those stations. They do genuinely pop up everywhere. I'm gonna hit that. No. Oh yeah, somebody already found that and crashed this ship here. Why is this ship here? Oh, because it's dead apparently. Oh yeah, and they merged it to the thing here. Does that mean that I can now push that away? I know, I should check how the world settings are. I might actually contact Drake and tell him about the double station and see if he can remove one of the two. So that the lag will hopefully go down a little bit. Of course, I'm also not sure if how the lag is for Havoc or Spike or Drake himself, of course. But you know, if their lag is fine, then maybe I should just. I know, maybe I should just wait for the better multiplayer. But on the other hand, it could take months. I'll see. I could of course also just do some other games as well next to it, so that I won't it won't be that hellish. So of course I could try that, and I'll of course let you know what I decided to do, and you'll probably see it as well in the videos. But before I actually go, I do want to check something in the Empire frigates. What's on top of there? Oh, I'm looking at the bottom. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Am I? No, I'm not. What? This thing always looks like that. Probably. Oh yeah, so I'll start replacing the some of the ramps here with the armor blocks. I've done like this part though, and that's it. So let's actually go inside the ship. But what I'm curious about is how the what's it called? How the power is doing, because of course I've been away for a while and I don't know. Yes, this is still my checklist. I still have to replace the ramps. I did do some stuff. So of course this was of course till here, now it's slightly less. So I did make progress. So let's actually, can I see it from a chair? Yeah, okay, so I got 160 days. So oh, the lights turned off because it doesn't recognize me anymore. Oh. Okay, so I'll just make my way to the cryo chamber. I do like though that people were like, oh yeah, we should use the station so we can have the docking clamp so we can dock stuff, and still a lot of this is finished, and people are still not docking their ships. Like mine is still not docked, and that one's still not docked, and that one. So is there another station there? Oh, I don't care anymore. The Klondike isn't docked. This one is parked in here instead of docked. So yeah. No, good feature, guys. Oh well. I must say, I of course haven't docked my own ship anyway, so. Although it only has one connector and a really annoying point. I might work on that next time, or I might not. So, thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to tune in next time.